Hello dear students, this is Devinder Kaur and welcome to my YouTube channel The Enlightened Room. In this video, we are going to study a new topic and that topic is factors on which the resistance of a conductor depends. That means today we are going to study about the resistivity or the specific resistance of conductor. Well, if you have studied the experimental verification of Ohm's law, then this topic is very easy for you. Okay, so on this board you can see a circuit diagram. In this circuit diagram, you can see there is a battery that is connected to a conductor in which there is a rheostat, a meter, voltmeter, resistance, and a resistance wire. As I told you earlier, if you have studied the experimental verification of Ohm's law, then this topic is really easy for you. Why? Because this whole setup is from the experimental verification of Ohm's law. In that Ohm's law, we had talked about the resistance wire AB. And today, in this topic, we are again going to study this resistance wire AB. Okay, let us talk about the first condition to understand the resistivity or specific resistance of a conductor. Let us assume we take this resistance wire AB of same material, of same thickness, but double the length from the original one. The length of the one we had studied in the experimental verification of Ohm's law, we will double the length in this. Double the length. Well, as this topic is related to Ohm's law, you know V equals IR. Well, according to this relation, if you double the length of this resistance wire, then the resistance would also get doubled. Well, if it gets doubled, that means resistance of a conductor is directly proportional to the length of the wire, or you can say the length of the conductor. Okay, that means R is directly proportional to L. Now, in this second point, let us talk about the area of cross section of this resistance wire AB. In this area of cross section, let us assume we will half the area of this resistance wire. We know this formula, this Ohm's law, formula of Ohm's law. As we reduce the area of cross section to half, the resistance of this wire gets doubled. That means resistance is inversely proportional to the area of cross section. Well, what does that mean? That means R is inversely proportional to area, right? Then this is the second condition to find the resistance of a conductor. Okay, so these are the two factors on which the resistance of a conductor depends. Now let us study about the third factor. What comes in the third factor? In the first two factors, we had the resistance wire, we had this wire of same material. Now let us change the material. Material of resistance wire. Well, what will happen? Let us assume we had this resistance wire made of copper in the first two conditions. Now we changed it to gold. Well, the resistance of gold is different, resistance of copper is different. So the resistance of this conductor would be completely different. So these are the factors on which the resistance of a conductor depends. Now we are going to sum up these factors. Alright. And when we sum up these factors, we will reach to our destination to find the resistivity. Now, in the first condition, we had studied about the R is directly proportional to N. In the second condition, we had studied about R is inversely proportional to the area of cross section. Now, if we combine it, when we combine these two expressions, what we will get? Resistance is directly proportional to the length of the conductor and inversely proportional to the area of cross section. And when we remove this sign of proportionality and there would be sign of equality, then there would also be the constant of proportionality, and that constant of proportionality is, my dear students, is the resistivity, or you can say the specific resistance of a conductor. So this is how we define the resistivity of a conductor. Well, resistivity of a conductor is a special kind of resistance for the given length and given area of cross section of the conductor to the electrical conduction. Okay, so this is how we define the the resistivity or specific resistance. This is the sign of specific resistance, and the unit of specific resistance is ohm meter, or you can say use a symbol like this. So this is all about the resistivity or specific resistance. We will study about this topic more in the next videos. So for more videos like this, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much.